Welcome back, friends. Today I am discussing about a very famous sloka from Bhagwat Gita, which is highly debated, which is highly misunderstood. Even I was not understanding the real meaning of this sloka for a long time. Once I got a good grip on it, I thought I must share my understanding with you because this sloka is a game changer in the life of an individual. If he understands the meaning of it inside out, I am very sure it can change the game completely. So let's get going. Karmanye vadhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana Ma Karmaphalaheturbhurma te Sangostvakarmani. Karmanye vadhikaraste. You have rights on karma. Karmanye vadhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. But you have no rights on the result of the karma. That appears very, very contradictory actually. This means a person, if he doesn't have right on the result of the karma, why he should engage in the karma? So I think before understanding that, we have to understand what is the meaning of right. If you look at the word right in English, right means legal entitlement. In this context, there are many other meanings of right as well, like right and wrong, right side, wrong side, and so many other deviations. So what it means here is, well, you have rights on doing any karma as per your qualification, as per skills which you have acquired in your life. But on the result of that karma, you have no right. It doesn't mean that you should not aspire for the result. It doesn't mean that you should not create a goal for the result. It says you have no right. This means due to some reason, if you don't get the result, the meaning is very crystal clear. Don't get frustrated. And it is very important to understand the other part of this particular sloka. Normally we all stop at Karmanye vadhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. Besides this, the second line is very, very important. Ma Karmaphalaheturbhurma te Sangostvakarmani. It means that never believe that you are the cause of the result of action done by you. And if you really read together Karmanye vadhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana and Ma Karmaphalaheturbhurma, there could be a tendency to get into inaction. Then the fourth part of the sloka, te Sangostvakarmani, tells you very clearly you should never lead to a situation where you become inactive. This means don't get inactive. The meaning is very clear. You have full rights on the karma, no rights on the result of the karma. Never believe that you are the cause of result of your action. What result if you get? Accept that as a Prasad buddhi. Accept as a gift given by Almighty. Accept as a gift given by the nature. Whatever you can believe. It's not about, when I say Almighty, it doesn't mean only Lord Krishna or any specific God. God is one. Whichever way you trust in Him, assume as if it's a Prasad given by Him. So the moment that we call in Sanskrit Prasad buddhi. So the moment you accept it as a Prasad buddhi, you get more and more orientation towards doing karma and you don't get attached to karma. So you will start doing karma irrespective of whether it gives result or it doesn't give result. Now, to understand it better, let us get a little deeper into it. Now, we need to understand how the result comes in any karma. There are quite a few elements involved in leading to result. So, sort of like in management parlance, if you do cause-effect analysis, it is important to understand the causes of results of a karma. So the very first thing is you do an action by your body. Body is jar. Jar means, it is some sort of, it is not something which has got chetana, which has got intelligence. Inside body, jivatma or jeev, which you are sitting inside body. And then in your hand, the third thing is, this means, any action which is being done by the jiva or jivatma. With help of body and other tools, which is indriya we call it, like hands, I am speaking with my mouth, ear, nose, etc., eyes, etc. These are indriyas. So basically, indriyas are tools in your hand, and with help of body and indriyas and other acquired skills, you perform a work. And now, for completing the work, you need activities. certain set of activities, certain sequence of activities need to be done. And finally, there is a element which is unseen, which is not visualized, which is not seen by any one of us, that is God. And therefore, result is a culmination of involvement of body, Jeev, Atma, tools like Indriya, activities, and finally God. So out of all these, only few things you can control. And therefore, just to give you an example, when you germinate a seed, you would have done your work. Seed to germinate requires proper amount of moisture, sunlight, air, etc. And except giving maybe water and sowing the seed, nothing is in your hand. Weather may not be conducive, there may be too much of rain, and therefore it may germinate and decay quickly. So therefore, and the element which is left to chance, those we call God. Therefore, even though you take this one to a workplace, now you do a lot of effort. Results do not come as per your initial thinking. Now what happens is people get frustrated. The moment you get frustrated, you start blaming others. And that leads to cascading of many things, many activities, and finally you create a demotivation for work towards working. And that's not good. The demotivation is going to create a sort of lacunas in your activities, and finally at times people start looking at alternate activity, like maybe a job outside that company or outside that situation. That is not good. If you look back on all those who have succeeded and attained the high position in the company, they are the one who are silent worker. They are the one who have been working day in, day out. And they are the one who believed in this particular philosophy. Karmanye, vadhikaraste, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, Ma Karmaphalaheturbhurma, te Sangostvakarmani. So if you keep on doing it time and again, you will certainly succeed. Now many people, many friends of mine get switched off when they hear about Bhagwat Gita. They hear about Vedic literature. Let us visit some of the Western sayings, some of the Western thinking, Western management in this regard. I would like to quote here a very famous book by Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell, in his famous book Outlier, he has mentioned 4 factors for success. And the factors he has sort of outlined, those are effort, opportune time, intellect, and finally he calls luck or God. If you don't believe in God, call it a luck. So out of these 4 factors, only one factor which you can control is effort. Intellect is not in your hand. We don't know. Science of today doesn't know what intellect is, how you can control intellect. Well, you can do some practice, you can sharpen it better, but there is no 100% answer for controlling intellect. Opportune time, again, is a sort of challenge. So, when you are not able to control all the factors, how you can control the result? So, result is certainly a culmination of mixture of all the factors and the result comes. You know, many times we make a statement, I have made a very delicious kheer, or pass, what we call it. Now kheer, somebody said he has made it, means what? He has used milk, he has made rice and other ingredients and juggled up the factors little bit, and then final result has come. Well, has he created milk? Has he created rice? Has he created the land? These are the contribution of other factors which he has used, he has juggled, and finally you are lucky he can prepare a very delicious sweet. So, friends, never get carried thinking that you are the cause of the result. You are not. You are just one of the participants, and you have been given opportunity to perform. So, utilize that moment and keep on delivering. And if you do that, you will shine in your life. Jim Collins. You must be knowing a famous book by Jim Collins, Good to Great. He studied around some 45 companies, and then finally he sorted about 10-11 companies which in his opinion were great companies. Then he looked at the leadership of this company, and he defines level 5 leadership in this book. And in this book, when he is talking about, he talks about 2 characteristics of level 5 leaders. They are personal humility and professional will. So if you really try interpreting them, you are pointing out to the same thing. Karmanye, vadhikaraste, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, Ma Karmaphalaheturbhurma, te Sangostvakarmani. Therefore, friends, let us be focused on karma, keep on doing karma. You have rights on the karma, not on the result of the karma. Never think that you are the cause of that result and never get involved in inaction. Keep doing. Good luck. I am sure that you will succeed. So if you have liked this deliberation, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you will become one of the member and a source for interaction for future video. I look forward to have you on my channel. Thank you so much for your time and stay blessed.